Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back. It's been a while. Um, Few things before I start. Today I would have started last week, but my sister had some friends over, and they would have destroyed the basement, destroyed my setup, so I didn't bother setting up Daytona. I will be doing that today, and I will be starting today. Should get it done in a couple weeks, and don't mind the sound up there, but so. However, I'm just posting something because I needed something to post in the meantime. So here it is, the Lego Speed Champions Formula One VCARB. I went to Walmart yesterday and I was looking for NASCAR so I could possibly make a couple customs before I started today filming. Didn't find anything that was useful. However, I did find this and I decided to pick it up just because. So, to the untrained eye, you may think that all 10 of the sets, all the 10 of the team sets, are exactly the same. So, you may think it's just, oh, what's the point of buying them? It's just buy one, it's just 10 of the same, just accept different colors. That's not the case, actually. Lego did a nice job, even on the cover, on the box, you can see they actually did a nice job catering to each of the details individually on each car. This is the only one I have, but that's just from what I know from looking at the boxes and seeing videos on them. They released yesterday, so they should be all around in Lego stores, Walmart, Target, etc. You can probably find them all over. But it's a pretty nice box, honestly. On the back, they show a couple other pictures. The car, looking at this, they did have a new helmet, and they actually printed the steering wheel as well, and I don't know why this looks like purple. It's supposed to be a bright blue, but so that's just what's in the box. I did already build it. I'm just reviewing on it, so we'll look at the instructions now. The cover shows top-down view of the car. The instructions were pretty nice. In the first couple pages, if I can find it, yeah. So they showed which is pretty nice. They showed a picture of the actual car here, showing the horsepower, and then they showed the clutch power here in the Lego version. So, I think that was pretty cool. It was nice instructions. Did a nice job. It was 6 bags in total. I think all of them have 6 bags. So, and then of course in the back you can see all the different cars. I'm gonna look to collect a few more, hopefully. So that's clever. Well, not clever. That's neat. English is not. Yeah, it's not nice to me today. But here is the actual car itself. Of course, I do have a little bit smaller hands, but this is just about average size here. For reference, here's an expo marker. Here's the car. Put it next to the car. You can see about how big it is. There you go. There's a good reference there. So I do really like the look of the car. There's several new things to the Speed Champion sets from this year. There are a couple new things, and to just show that, let's get a cut from a couple years ago. The Mercedes from 2021 or something like that. And you can just automatically see the difference 4 years makes. Just absolutely outstanding on Lego's job and be able to make the sets. Now, as you may notice, the new sets, if I could just line it up here, are much longer than before. I don't know. I believe this is a little more accurate. Of course, the cars have been getting much bigger as time has gone on. But I'm going to use this one for a couple of references here. There are a lot of good things about this, a lot of not so good things, but one of the good things is some of the custom pieces. The wheel hubs, the things in the front wheel that go over, I don't know what they're called. Those are custom pieces made for these. Brand new custom pieces on the bottom here. There's like these like clear pieces right here and here. Those are brand new. The tires, I know they're not brand new. I know they were the tires, because if you look at the old sets, they always used to do. Let me just rip a tire off here. They always used to do like this. It has like grooved, and you had to like clip on the walling. Now I know that these are like rain tires because of the blue marking. So in Formula One, kind of like now how NASCAR's doing it, the red and yellow. My bad. So you can like see the different. The blue is wets, green is intermediates, and then white is hard. Yellow is medium, and red is soft. So, of course, these have the soft tires. Now, actually, on each of the different cars, I'll show you again, they have different, if I can find it. You can actually, on each different car, you can see that they have the different wheel variants, the hard, medium, and soft. They don't have any others, but hard, medium, soft. So, something I do like about these, of course, completely smooth like they actually should be. So that's nice. They did do a nice job using the wheels. Don't really have much negatives about this car. The only negative I could say is more so with the customization features. You see there are no numbers on this whatsoever. And then when we take the driver out, you can see that there are really no customization features because, yeah. So I'm not complaining. It's a girl figure. I'm just saying there's no customization features like Lego did have. I don't know if it was possible. I don't know. I don't work for Lego. I don't know much about this. I don't know if they could have taken like the driver names. I know they did that in past. Why? Because the Lego Mercedes car actually allowed you to customize things. I don't know where the 44 pieces went. I had to find them. They're probably in a extra bag somewhere. I believe the 77 is Valtteri Bottas. Back when he was still driving for Mercedes, now he's just a reserve driver for Mercedes in Formula One. But they added the customization features. Let's also take out this driver here, and we'll probably show some different building techniques. There's not really many different building techniques. I'm just going to show one thing off, mainly between the halo. We'll just take that out. And if we look at the halo, definitely much better, because this it would probably push down, and then you have to like reset every 10 seconds. Like if this is just slightly up here, you have to reset it every 10 seconds. So you have to kind of get at that right angle. And then over this, they used a robot arm to clip it in place, which is nice, so it doesn't come off. You don't have to reset it. However, I kind of, in terms of looks, I like the old one better. For one reason mainly, because there's nothing large obstructing anything here, kind of like how it should. You could look up the halo. I think what Lego could have done, I know it's could be probably hard too, but with the custom pieces that they have made, they probably could have, excuse me, they could have probably made like a completely full piece for the halo on this, but it is what it is. But it still looks fine. But now if we look at the driver itself, you see that on all the characters, there's actually only printing on the body and not the legs. And this, it's kind of the same way. Not the same way. This is completely different. They had all the sponsor logos on this. Very nice. I probably should bring them a little closer in, but you can see that. I will say, though, the helmet is definitely much better than what we had previously. All the details on it. This is just a classic helmet. This is actually, like, custom made for the Formula One set. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now, another thing, if we put the driver back in, you will see that, let me just do that because there's not a lot of arm room in the cars. So if you put it in, you can see that sits quite high on the driver. Now, if you look at an actual picture of Formula One, you will see they are much lower in the car. How do you fix that? Well, there's a couple ways. You can just... I'm not ripping off the legs. There we go. Rip off the legs. Like that. And then you put it in. Look at that. Much better. Now, if you think it's a little too low, you can just take the driver out. Take a 1x2 and put it on the bottom of the driver. Right? It could be any color. You're not going to see it. Then put the driver in. Because, so the legs sitting down from here to here, from the bottom to here, is actually... Oh, let me focus in. There we go. So from the bottom of the legs to up here, when it's fully sitting down, is 2 1x2s stacked on top of each other. Not from here, not to here, not to the top. Can you focus, please? That'd be lovely. Not to the all the way to the top, just from where it sits. So, you half that, and it sits a little better. So if we close the halo, a little higher, but not very high. So, like that. So that's what I've been doing. It also is the same thing for this set. You could do the same thing if you want. 1x2s are very common, of course. We got a lot of extras. And we did, of course, as with all the Speed Champion sets, you get a wrench. So, there were a lot of stickers. I threw out the Lego the sheet, but however, they do have some printed parts like the small part here, and the front nose was printed. Some of the side pieces were printed, like this one I think was printed. I'm not sure. No, I can't really remember. I know the Red Bull, the bowl here on both sides was printed. So you love to see it. I think that would have been so painful to be able to have to print that, to have to put stickers on that. That would have been painful. Now, something else they did was they took a ski piece, as you can see this piece right here. They put a ski piece in the middle here, up. If we take this part out, you can kind of see that a little bit. I don't know how well you can see it right there sticking out. That's the front of the ski piece. So, I like that. Clever. Just showing you how much Lego's grown with making Formula 1 sets. I could never do anything like this, even if I was trained to. I mean, of course, it's Lego, but still, there's some people that just make incredible Lego stuff. I apologize, I'm a little sick right now. They used little spoon pieces. I'm just going to grab one of the extras. They used little spoon pieces for the mirrors, which you can right here. You can see those right here and here. You can see that. So I like that. If we look at the ride height, let me just take off the camera from my stand that I built also out of Lego. You can see the ride height right there. And if we push down on it a little bit, it is a little bit more flimsy compared to what is this one. It just doesn't move. So mainly because just how the building technique is. Unless you push down where I just pushed down and you're just stupid like me. So, apologize for putting the camera down. I just have to set back up. There we go. So that's kind of it. The wing is a little bit flat, if you will say. Of course, it's Lego. You can't really do a lot with it. They have this little thing for DRS that is a much nicer rear wing. My bad, I wasn't really looking. Much nicer curved rear wing. This piece here, which is nice compared to whatever we have right here. Now, when I was pulling this car out, the wing was popped off a little bit. So I have no idea if that's how it's actually supposed to look. Let me know. I gotta find the instructions, or buried somewhere. Oh yeah, I forgot. So how this actually works is, so there were these on both sides. There are these pieces sticking out right here. So they took like the 1x3 curved flat piece, whatever it is, and you could, because you see the holes right here on each one, you could actually stick it through, and then you could push it down to match the angle of the rest of the thing. So that I thought was really cool. So there's a lot of cool things about this. I would highly recommend you go pick them up. If I find more and I'm allowed to get some, I'll probably pick a few more up. I'm not sure which ones. If you're a huge McLaren fan, you will be a little disappointed from what I've seen on the internet. The car is very flimsy, and also on the bottom has studs on the bottom for some of the pieces, and it will just a little bit of contact, just a little bit of pressure pushing down on it when you're rolling will scrape the table, so and it will make a very unpleasing sound. So so that's a little disappointing. I haven't seen any. I did look up if there's any videos on how to fix it. I didn't see anything, so that's a little bit disappointing. So sucks for the McLaren fans, but yeah, that's really it. I have not too many complaints. The only real complaint I have is just the personalization. They could have done something a little different, but of course, I don't work for Lego. I have no idea what to do. Oh, I just popped off the wing. But yeah, so that's going to do it for today. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you're excited about for the upcoming F1 season. It'll be starting this month, actually. Of course, VCARB's new scheme is nothing like this. It's all white. I forgot to mention that. Well, not all white, but pretty much. But yeah, let me know if you're excited for the new Formula 1 season, or do you even watch Formula 1? I'm slowly starting to get into it myself. Again, just letting you know. Again, I'll be working on Daytona for a little bit. It will take a little bit longer with school and play, but I'll try to I'll try to get it done with the time I have when I get home from school. I'll try to do my best to get editing done as quick as possible. If I could edit that one marble elimination video in a day, I could edit the I can edit a NASCAR stop motion in a day. So that'll be it for today's video. Share it with people. Subscribe. We're trying to get to 100. I'm hoping to get to 100 before my NASCAR race. Wish me luck on that. Try to get both Daytona races, both Daytona and Daytona Road Course, done before my NASCAR race. I have to start, but no guarantees on that. But that'll do it for me today, and I'll see you guys at Daytona.